Hey, how's it going? Alrighty. Well, I would have had a video out 2 weeks sooner, but filmed it with my bestie, and I got to editing it, and there was a problem. While I was larger than life and booming, and China could hear me, you couldn't hear her. So we were ready to redo it, but she got sick, and then I wound up getting sick, and then, 2 weeks later, here we are. The video is still going to be done, we just have to reshoot it. Hopefully soon we'll be able to do that vid and get that out there. But in the meantime, I thought I'd weigh in for the month of January, because it's now February 1st as I videotape this. Where do I stand on my anti-resolutions? Amongst other things. Well, to start, I've actually been failing decently. Believe it or not. I'm surprised at myself. Been a kind of a roller coaster of a month. I mean, I've been practicing my Japanese. Ore wa otoko da! Konnichiwa. いいお天気ですね。お元気ですか？あなたは話しませんか？うるせえじゃねえが! I've actually been slipping in some of the lessons from Drawbox.com where I've been practicing my basics. Yeah, no, primitive 2-year-olds can draw better, yeah. But I'm practicing. Bite me. And the style I'm interested in is comic book art. So, looking at old comic books I like and drawing things from those comics I like. That particular drawing was from Young Justice, a comic that was it reached its height about late 90s, early 2000s. I like the artist's style on that. Todd Knock was the artist for most of it. I think there were a few times where someone else drew in, but mostly it was Todd Knock. I started with him because Young Justice is about a bunch of teens superheroes. Teenagers get into an incredibly diverse array of things. So I thought it'd be the best place to start and get practice for just drawing everything in terms of looking at it from a comic book perspective. Mostly I'm hoping to start getting an idea of comic shading and look and see if I can kind of take in where he puts his shadows and how he shades them and then try to pick that up. Next thing, sadly, I have been succeeding at not writing. I've been distracted by all the other things and trying to get them in, and so I'm succeeding in not writing. Okay? Next was my ocarina. And yes, I have been practicing. Not that good. I'm very proud to say that I've been spending more time with Toma, and technically Chloe too, because, well, she's out there. I can't just play with one and not the other. I've been working on their basic obedience stuff. Sit, down, stay, come. With Toma, I've been working on crawl because he's got most of the basics down. But with both of them, I've been trying to get heel in. It's slow going, but last weekend, I took them out there and I was doing the thing with them, and oh my god, they were just picking it up, and it was like, I love you guys so much! It's especially a big thing with Chloe, because she is hyper rambunctious because of the consistency. She and he have been quicker to calm down. It's just been great to be out there with them. So I'm failing, and it's awesome. Meditation's been sort of took me halfway into the month before I really started sitting down and doing it. And then there were a couple of days I missed. So, moving on. Next on the list, we have swordsmanship. I have been reading the books slowly. I haven't had a lot of time between all the other stuff that's been going on. I'm hoping to get there just where I can start trying to practice some of the forms and the basics soon. So yeah, that's been that. I mean, I consider my progress successful, so I've been failing more or less. And as you can see, I've been sort of trying with the making the vids. Of course, I've been slow going watching and learning more about video editing, so bear with me. It's a slow failing, slowly starting to fail at it. I was being kind of successful a little bit, but, you know, getting there. So, okay. Now, I promised I'd eventually get to it, and I decided to do it this video. We will now get into how I did this to my hand. As you can see, I can't bend my finger all the way. If you look here, this is a picture of how it was back in August when it first happened. Lovely, huh? That was my finger straightened. It was just bent like that. How it happened is I was out with some friends, and there's a kind of an event they're holding. They are engaged in a game called Dagor Here. Dagorhir. It's a LARP kind of thing. They beat each other with sized and weighted foam weapons shaped like, amongst other things, swords, spears, etc., etc. I was trying to get out again, and because I'd broken away from it for a while. So there I was out there, the red. That's what they refer to long swords. There we were having basically a free-for-all, and BC, he just spotted me and he started coming after me. He was wielding a blue. Basically a short sword, or a sword that's not exactly a long sword. And he just came in swinging. I tried to block, and in one of the swings, I threw up my hands and blocked with the hilt and my hand, and whack! It didn't really hurt. I didn't even feel it at the time. Right after, I do something, and suddenly my hand felt weird, and I looked, and there it was, doing that. Back then, though, I could bend it all the way like I could here. I just couldn't straighten it, because then it would I quickly asked the ANF page, because, well, being poor, you don't always go straight to the doctor if you can avoid it. It costs money. One of them had enough foresight to let me know it was mount finger. And so I quickly got a splint to hold it in place, basically using 2 popsicle sticks and gauze, and held it until I could get one of these, Oval 8. It's a splint. Basically, it keeps your finger in place. And, well, that's it. I eventually did go get it seen by a doctor. The bone itself is good. I've been taking physical therapy for it to try to get the full range of motion back. And basically, that's it. Told you there wasn't much to it. Other than that, I've just been working. The new job's meh. People are pretty cool. That's how it always starts. Then you meet a few douchebags, and it all goes to pot. So far, I haven't really met any douchebags. There's been a few things that have annoyed me. Like, there were some forms and stuff I was needing to get so I could get done, so I could get my full pay, and they still haven't gotten to me, and I just stopped caring. I've got an interview this Friday. State. I get to be an engineering tech if I get it for the Department of Health. Basically, I'll be traveling all over Arkansas getting clean water samples or something. It's a start. It's not the best it could be, but considering all I have right now is my associates, that's better than nothing. And hey, it's engineering. And supposedly state benefits are the bomb diggity. It's supposed to be a thing I'm apparently supposed to be considering. Other than that, for right now, there's not really much more to report. Sorry, like I said way back in my intro video, my life isn't all that exciting right now. I'll try to have more ideas, because I've been trying to write things down when I get them at the time. But I already fear that this video is probably running very long, so basically stop it here, and that's it for this week. Tune in next time! I'll try to get a video out soon after this. Promise. Later days!